right, kids, welcome to our last cross-country session. Let's get started with our last warm-up of the season. March in place to start. We're going to do it indoors today and start jogging. Just for a little bit, make sure we get well warmed up. We have a fun session for you. Okay, let's do some jumping jacks. All right, some high knees. Some butt kicks. Let's go to some high kicks. All right, some back leg extension, which we can then, if we want, even turn into mule kicks or donkey kicks, whichever you prefer. You just do activate the glutes, the hamstrings, the lower back. Okay, so we did the front, the back. Let's start doing the inner parts, the groin. We open the gate. And we close the gate. Okay, let's do a few skips in place. Move your arms too, that makes it even better. Okay, let's go down to our calves, do some calf raises. Okay, our ankles, ankle rotations. One direction. Let's go the other direction. Good. Other foot. Clockwise. And let's go counterclockwise. All right, come back up. Let's do a little bit of inner thighs. So we'll do the skiers, side to side. Good. You can turn that into lunges with hand raises. Lunge, hand raise, lunge, hand raise, lunge with hand raise. Okay, midsection, work our core. So first we're going to do the twists, side twist with a single hit. Now we're going to go into the double hit, going deeper on the second. Good. One more time. And since we did the horizontal, we're going to do the vertical. Hand up, hand down. Hand up, hand down. Let's go past our heads. Past our heads. These are the tilts. Past our shoulder. Past our shoulder and maximum bend one side and then the other side. Excellent. This was the core area. Let's go to chest and back. Open and close. Nice and loose. Some people call it hug yourselves. Some people call it the swimmer warm-up. Okay. Move up to the shoulders. Do a few rotations. Backward first, and then we're going to go forward. Very good, and we finish with our neck with some head rotations. Go in one direction, reverse to the other. Okay, and we're ready for our last session. All right, runners. Last time, if you remember, we did a type of line running where we were doing back and forth, increasing distances. Today, we're going to do similar, but yet different type of pyramidal work. And we're going to do the 4 10s, 3 20s, 2 30s, and the 140, okay? So you could do it in various forms. You could do it where you do speed at first, and then you go length, all right? They're all sprints, where you're gonna go full on just in the forward part, and I'm gonna explain. So you could do, again, the speed first, so the 10s, then the 20s, and ending with the 40s, or you could do the longer ones first, like the 40, the 230s, the 320s, and then the 10s, or you can do it in form of a pyramid, so the way I'm going to do it today is going to be, again, we said 4 10s, 3 20s, 2 30s, and 140. So at first, I'm going to do one of each. So I'm going to do the 10, the 20, the 30, and the 40. Then I'm going to add the second 30. Then I'm going to add the second 20, okay? Another 20 to make it 3. And then I'm going to end with 3 10s. I know it sounds a little convoluted, but I want to try to keep the speed at the end, but also build to the distance, okay? Again, you can do it in many different ways. I just chose to do this one today. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do an active type of recovery. So I'm gonna actually start with the recovery. So backward running while butt kicking, okay? So I wanna work on my hamstrings, okay, to make sure that they stay healthy by doing butt kicks. But I'm going to do it slowly so I recover. And then as soon as I hit the line, I'm going to sprint at maximum speed. Okay? All right, let's see it. So I'm going to start with a 10. I'm going to butt kick backward to the 10 and then sprint. All right, here you go. Nice and slow on the butt kicking. You don't have to go fast. And now you're sprinting. That's my 10. Now we're going to do the 20. All right, 130. And the 40. Here I'm really recovering, trying to recover. Back to do one more 30. I got 2 20s. One more 20. It's tiring. And finish in quickness with 3 10s. 1. 2. One more. And 3. By now your legs should be nice and heavy and you're breathing hard. Great job. Well, sad news. We are at the last and final animal challenge of the season. And we worked so much on our speed, on our form, on getting fitter. And so it's only appropriate that for the animal challenge today, we are going to do the slowest mammal on earth, the sloth. Okay? So this is my sloth smile. And what we're going to do is we're going to take just a nice run across this mat, and we're going to do it at sloth speed. Okay, here we go. Let's get in the mood. Here we go for our sloth run. Ready? Go. Bye, bye, everyone.
Or sloth in slow-mo.
All right, cross country crew, it is our last practice. So one of my goals for this practice is for us to do some running that makes us feel our fastest and our best of the season. A drill that we're going to do to prepare ourselves for that running at the end of practice is a drill called fast feet, which sounds like exactly what it is. We're going to be focusing on making sure that our fast twitch muscles in our legs and our feet are firing as quickly as possible. What that's going to involve is keeping our stride really small. So we're only going to be lifting our feet just a little bit off the ground before planting back and firing with the other foot. So our emphasis is going to be on really fast, quick strides, good arm carriage, so moving our arms in the correct range for good running form, and making sure that our upper body stays nice and upright as we're moving. So just so I can demo for you what that looks like, fast feet would be like, you're just going to be focusing on firing those feet really quickly and keeping your torso up and your arms pumping strong. So if we look at it from the side, nice, really quick strides. So what we're going to do with that is we'll do a couple of rounds of fast feet where you're just going for fast feet for 5 to 10 seconds, taking a quick break, and then going for another round. So let's go for 5 rounds of fast feet. Here we go. One round, 2 rounds. Rounds. 4 rounds. And I'll do my 5th round, final round. All right, hopefully that drill has gotten your fast twitch muscles moving and you're rearing and ready to run for our last run of the year.
All right, everyone, we're gonna try a little bit of a fun core drill. We can do it with a ball, you can do it with another object, or even without anything. But basically, what we're gonna do is take this object with our feet and bring it over our heads and then bring it back a couple times. So basically, we do the full range of our core muscles, okay? So basically, it's abs and lower back. Again, can be done with a ball, can be done with a bottle, with a shoe, or with nothing, okay? So let's start the version with the ball. I'm gonna do like 5, all right? So we're gonna lay down, basically raise our legs, bring it all the way back, put the ball down, come down, the ball stayed there, bring it back, grab it, put it down, then again, one more time, bring it back, put it down, maybe moved, come back, go get it again, oh, we got it, come back, leave it down. If you don't have a ball, obviously, you can do it just with your feet. It's a little less fun, but very useful. So we go like this, touch down, come back. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Let's do 5. That's 4. And 1 more. That's 5. And that was our core drill for this part. Actually, there's going to be 1 more. Okay, I'll see you later.
All right, another drill we're going to do to really accentuate that fast last run that we're going to do is called bounding. And bounding is about working on the length of your stride, on the power that you generate with each stride during your run. So just to get the right mentality about the movement, the first thing I want you to do is we're just going to kind of hop on 2 feet. And as we do this hop, what we're doing is we're reminding ourselves of the explosiveness that comes through our calves and bouncing off of our foot as we push off to the next stride. And notice that as I'm doing this, my upper body is nice and tall. I'm not hunching over. Nice and tall as we run. So now we can start thinking about moving it into 1 step at a time, because obviously we're not jumping off of 2 feet when we're running. So I'm not going to be moving forward and back, but I'm going to be thinking about bounding in place. So as you notice, my step is maybe slower than you would think for running, but I'm really pushing through and having power. Okay, now that we have that rhythm down, we're ready for the actual exercise. With bounding, we're going to be driving our knee up as we go into the next stride, and then when we press down through on the back side, we want to extend our leg out behind us. So it's going to look like you're sticking your leg out as your other leg gets ready for the next stride. So let me demo that as I go down the driveway and come back up. So if I do that across camera so you can see it, I'm thinking of kind of floating through my movement. I'm using my arms to push into the next stride, keeping them synced with my legs. I'm letting my back leg drag so that I really accentuate the push off through that leg. And then I'm bringing my front leg up in that movement to really prepare to push through for the next bound. For the actual drill, when we're in the session, we'll do several rounds of bounding, but for now, just go for that on your own. All right.
Hi again, everyone. This is our second core drill for the day, and this one is going to be basically working on our lower back and on our hip flexors, because we're doing running form, but we're also raising, so we're in a laying down position and we're raising our hips. So our shoulders are down, our feet are down, our hips are high, and then we're lifting our legs and mimicking a run. And we're going to do 10 hits, but of course you should be doing at least 2 sets of 10, if not 3. All right, so our shoulders are down. I'm going to raise my hips, okay? And this is how it's going to work. You're just going to have to bring your leg up as if you're doing a high knee run, then down and then back to the other side, okay? All right, we're going to do 10. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Raise your hips. 6, 7, 8. Don't let your hips dip. 9. Last one. 10 and 10. All right. As you raise your hips, you will feel your lower back working harder. Good work.
Hey team, it's the end of the season. We made it all the way. You guys have done great. So for our last run of the season, I've designed something a little bit special that's a reflection back on that time. We're going to do a 16-minute run, and what I want you to do is we're going to take this time to reflect on our season. So you're going to start with a 5-minute warm-up. After that 5 minutes, we're going to do a 4-minute period where you are reflecting on the very beginning of the season. Think back to the runner that you were back then. And as you think about that runner, I want you to get ready for an interval of 1 minute and 20 seconds at the best pace that that runner could do, the fastest that they could go. After that, we're going to take another 4 minutes to recover and think about the middle of the season. You'd already begun to make progress, but it wasn't the end yet. You were in the middle. You were figuring out how it was to work with Coach Bram. You were figuring out how you were going to do this process from home. The season had a lot of challenges. Then I want you to do a minute and 20 seconds at the best pace that runner from the middle of the season could do. And then we're going to take another 4 minutes and think about the runner that you've become, the runner that you are now at the end of the season. And we're going to finish the run, the last minute and 20 seconds of your season at the best pace that this runner can run, the runner that you are today. You're going to go all out and end with a bang. All right, guys. It's been an awesome, fun season. It's been a real pleasure to work with everyone. And thanks for sticking with me. Bye.